is actually born out of a discussion I had with Jesse Cohen, who is a podcaster for the Los Angeles Kings official team podcast. And actually, that conversation made me realize that I made a mistake in the recent Hockey Tactics 2023 ebook in terms of the Kings' neutral zone tactics. But I felt like it was actually a great thing to bring up because it actually allows us to talk about maybe one of the more obscure defensive details when it comes to neutral zone defense. So here's what I had in the book for the Los Angeles Kings. So they certainly play a 1-3-1 trap, and the main thing to look at here is the position of F3 and the two defensemen. So in the book, I had the Kings F3 protecting the left side, and then D1 stepping up to the red line, and then D2, a left-handed defenseman, as the last player back to retrieve a dump in. But as Jesse pointed out during our conversation, this is what the Kings actually prefer to do, which is to have that third forward on the right side stepping up, the left defenseman all the way on the left side, and then the right defenseman as the last player back to retrieve. And the reason why they have it this way is because, as Jesse told me, when Todd McClellan first came to Los Angeles to take over as head coach, he felt like most of their puck movers were righties, and most of their lefties were kind of bigger, stronger, more defensive-minded defensemen. So this arrangement makes way more sense because you have the lefty playing kind of a more physical role, stepping up to deny the left side, and then the righty who's the last man back, and his job is to go back quickly for a puck, retrieve it, make a play, and then start the breakout. So again, what I had in the book is a 1-3-1, but with a left wing lock. So if you look at the diagram, I have the left wing in yellow because this is something that I didn't realize until later on because I never coached the 1-3-1. But when you have a 1-3-1, it's actually really important for every skater to know exactly where their job is as opposed to reading and reacting to the play. So in this scheme, it's actually way more clear to have that kind of traditional left wing, center, right wing setup as opposed to F1, F2, F3. And the reason why is because as soon as the other team is attacking the neutral zone, you want your left winger falling back to the red line like we see here, and you want your right defenseman stepping up, getting ready to defend the red line. But what the Kings actually use is instead of locking to the left wing, they lock to the right wing, which is what you just saw on that screen cap. So again, the right winger steps up at the red line, the left defenseman steps up at the red line, and then the right D is the last player back. So if we go back and forth here, either one is okay, whether it's a left wing lock or a right wing lock, but as a coach, you got to decide between one or the other if you ever want to implement a 1-3-1.